I started it with it, and we ended it with it.
Okay, cool.
It's like the alpha and the omega.
No.
That was a long one. Sorry.
Okay, so I did text her, and I said, "Do you care if I talked about the sex stuff we did on our honeymoon at those last locations on the podcast?"
You can't question it.
You led with
You
that.
already said it.
Do you care? The sex
You
stuff.
just know she's gonna say it's okay.
Then she put, "Nope, doesn't care." I put, "Love you," and she put, "Love you too."
Oh,
So,
look at that.
Beautiful.
don't
guys.
worry,
All right, so now get nasty.
Yeah.
Details.
What was done where?
she doesn't care.
What hole?
Yeah. What?
Whoa. Positions.
Well, hey, they're married. Nothing. That's not taboo anymore. Because
Yeah.
once the ring is there, any
hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
is good to go.
Again, God says
Cloacas.
it's fine.
Yeah.
God says it's fine.
Get that cloaca.
Yeah. Or you could just soak it, where you do that.
Yeah, you
Let
know
it
what's
soak.
funny is I did recently heard about soaking for the first time.
What?
Yeah, you know what that is?
I thought I
Soaking?
invented this in like.
You know what soaking is?
No,
2001,
soaking is something
but-
that this
Is
is what
this
I've
like
heard.
where everyone has seen the foot job but me? Like,
No,
This is
soaking
kind of a new
is someone
name.
that I hear that Mormon kids
Yeah.
do, or religious kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And what they do is they can't have sex because that goes
Yeah,
into
yeah.
religion. So what they do is they just put it in.
It's kind of like just
and
the
they
tip.
don't move.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, just the tip. Why didn't you?
No,
do
yeah,
no,
that?
it's really- yeah,
And they call it soaking.
But they
Soaking.
put it
They
all
put
the
it
way.
all
It's
the way
more
in.
than the
It's
tip.
all in.
Yeah.
It's all in.
Why do
Yeah.
that?
Because you
Feels good,
can't
man.
have
Better than
sex,
nothing.
but it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
How is
soak.
that not sex?
Yeah, how's that?
It's not.
But
in and
see,
out.
I don't do this.
So at
I
one
don't
point-
Hey,
know.
it's just a thing in the community. And,
So-
you know, I have a friend who dated a Mormon, and she said they did this. And again, not trying to be disrespectful. Like that's just a thing that.
So the only thing that makes it sex is that the ejaculation.
No, they're saying the
That
movement and the
Penetration,
ejaculation.
yeah.
friction.
Yeah. So this is just.
Yeah,
That's
now
a
that's your
loose- that's a loose
definition.
de-
Is it
yeah.
penetration? Is it who knows?
Yeah.
That's. I'm just a guy.
I like
I don't
to
know.
when I'm in spoon's position, when I'm the big spoon, I like to like let it soak when I'm
Oh,
done,
yeah, yeah.
and then fall asleep that way.
Yeah, fall asleep.
You've done and that's
Yeah.
what I thought. Like, oh, yeah, I guess I've been a soaker since way back.
Super soaker.
I'm a
dude.
super soaker, Kevin.
Super
Thank
soaker.
you.
When you sleep, go to
You
bed
too,
like that,
Sean.
then you're a super soaker.
So, but this is different because me and
Yeah.
Sean are thinking like this is
Yeah.
post coitus.
No,
Yeah.
this is pre.
This
These
is-
kids are like,
Oh.
this is as good as we can
yeah,
get.
this is it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
Try it out, dude.
what happened?
Why don't they call it soaking? Just soaker just sounds lame. Like, why do you call it
Soaking.
marinating or something?
Marinade.
It sounds
Yeah,
weird and
marinade.
gross anyway. You spin it.
Because you're getting it ready.
So
You
Don't be
marinate.
disrespectful. No.
This just call it God approves.
God approves. Yeah.
God approves. of
Gray
this.
area.
Call it God hacks.
Just
Got
do
it.
go. What's wrong with just every other red-blooded American having some oral for the first, I don't know, 6-7 years, and then getting into the actual penetration?
Are you asking me the question?
Yeah, well, like I don't know, like I've never heard of soaking until recently,
Yeah.
That,
and to me, it was always just like, well, oral. That doesn't count as sex, so let's just do
Well,
that.
I've
That's the
heard,
Bill
I've heard
Clinton
the same
excuse.
argument that people say, like, well,
I did not
yeah,
have sex
me
with
and
my-
Yeah,
my
he's just not saying it.
Yeah.
me and my girlfriend, we have anal sex because she's religious.
That's
and
what I've heard.
I've heard that. It's like this
To me,
what?
all that
Yeah,
kind of
I've heard
shit,
that one, too.
All that kind of shit and the soaking and the
Yeah.
marinating or whatever. That is all so weak that to me it's like, are you into your belief or not? To me,
yeah, yeah.
Why are you
fucking
looking
do
for
it,
loopholes?
Yeah.
Do it or do not do it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are we doing
Yeah,
here?
yeah, you got
What is this
Commit.
like playing with? Well, if you hey, shut the fuck up
Yeah.
and commit or don't.
Do you think
Like,
God,
like,
God is like, oh, you got me on that technicality?
yeah.
So come on up, you're with
Yeah,
me.
like God
he's-
has a playbook that's like, wow, you found your loophole, Jerry.
Hey,
The only
Shut up.
The only people doing this though are like hormone-filled
Teens.
preteens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Teens.
like,
they better be teens.
well,
But like, be strong or fucking don't. Like who? I don't know, man.
But then you do this
You're
experience.
they're
you talk
rationalizing
to your
it, though.
pastor, and he's like, "Hey,
Yeah, Pastor
that's
Mark
not, that's not
talks
the way
you
to go."
down
And you
and
learn.
start-
It's a lesson. You learn.
well, I rationalized it though when I was that young. I was like, well, no, oral sex. I still have my virginity, you know, technically.
Well, I think is that not true?
I think it
It
is.
says sex in the name, like Kevin said.
Some people will say it's not, but apparently now soaking isn't. But that's a level
soaking has it
further.
in the name.
Hold
Yeah.
on. If sex
Soap
is in
sex.
the name, then we can use that exact same argument for pizza. So cheese pizza is regular pizza
True.
because it's in the name.
True.
No,
So
that's
therefore,
manipulated.
property,
No.
Then we can carry over that if
See-
you just have oral sex, anal sex, any sort of intent
Just-
for sexual interaction, that's sex.
So
So oral sex
Why are
is
we
sex,
bringing
but
pizza into
soaking
this?
isn't.
oral sex is sex? Like
now-
that's like if you have oral sex, your virginity is gone.
Yeah, so
Whoa.
now you
But
gotta
you know what?
soak
That
it.
seems
That,
wrong,
that
huh?
seems
What?
that seems not correct.
Seems
to me.
wrong,
I didn't
right?
know
It's
that.
not correct.
That seems incorrect.
Put shit. Everybody puts a ton of shit in their mouth.
Yeah.
You know, who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sausages, hot dogs.
But it takes something special to go in the special holes. You know,
Yeah.
Well, not for these soakers.
the secret ones. We're not going to talk about them.
No, don't talk
Yeah, I
about
don't
the
wanna
secret
spoil it
holes.
for you
that
guys.
stays off the air.
Yanni's cheat code.
Naughty Dog software cheat.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
That stays guarded.
Hey,
secret.
speaking of heaven and hell,
Uh-oh.
guess where we're going?
Well,
one or the other.
I've been watching the show The Good Place on
Oh, it's good.
NBC. I like it.
yeah, I've seen some episodes.
I was really surprised. I thought it was like a sitcom. I did not know what I was signing up for. I just started watching a couple episodes, and it was more sci-fi than I realized it would be. And it's goofy.
I
and
like Kristen Bell.
Me too.
She's a San Diegan, right?
Yes, and I also like Ted Danson.
yeah,
yeah.
Ted
He's
Danson's
in
fucking great.
Yeah, Ted Danson's great. I also been watching. Me and Jenny watched The Good Place in the living room, and then we go into the bedroom and put on Cheers. So there's a lot of Ted Danson in my life right
Wow.
now. A lot-
And they're doing
thought you went to
another
the-
season of Curb Your Enthusiasm is coming.
Oh, are they?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said like we out in the living room we watched The Good Place,
Yeah.
and then we go to the bedroom.
Right.
I thought you were gonna say well, we watched The Bad Place.
Yeah.
And then the whips come out.
No,
Go to the
no.
bad
Yeah.
place.
We
But,
watch Lost and we relive our moments
Yeah.
in the cubby.
We watched that torture scene. Like, yeah, remember that
Fuck
tree?
yeah.
No, but
Call
they're
me Saeed.
but they're someone in the chat earlier said now we know we got the name Sawyer. That was funny.
Oh no!
That was
no,
funny.
Now we know how.
That was well
it was
done.
made.
That's
they
funny.
got me. But anyways,
That's weird.
I
now
didn't.
it feels like she's cosplaying.
I didn't expect an NBC show to do anything for me, but I think it's
Yeah.
pretty funny. Like a lot of times they kind of get lost in themselves and they know they're funny and they
Yeah.
kind of lean into it too hard. But overall, it's a really good show. So I would check it out. The Good Place. It's
on
on
Hulu.
Netflix and Hulu.
Oh.
On both.
It's on
Oh.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Cool.
They only have the first 2 seasons on Netflix, and you got to jump over to Hulu.
And then you gotta jump. It's cool when you get both because you do jump.
I do.
I've been jumping around.
Yeah, I usually I pay for the I have the cheap package on Hulu, so I have the ads, which
Ooh.
isn't the best.
Yuck.
So that's why Hulu's the last resort, but I will go there.
See, Amazon Prime's my last resort.
I
Just
don't
for
even
the selection.
bother. I don't even fucking bother.
Sometimes,
Prime.
sometimes,
Oh,
like
really? How come?
they have nothing.
no.
Oh,
Here's
just 'cause they don't
nah.
have it. They don't have
Here's
anything.
if you want to rent something that's not available, they usually have it on Amazon for
Yeah,
like
that's a good
3.
point.
Last night, someone's been calling into the Poorly Played stream for a couple weeks and asking me to watch Cabin in the Woods.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I was talking about how I still want to watch horror movies. I didn't get
Yeah.
my fill from Halloween.
Yeah.
So I watched it, and it was like $3 rental on Amazon. I watched it last night. It was good.
Hell yeah.
Really?
I really liked it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they have the real thing on iTunes as well, though.
See, I don't have a TV with iTunes.
Oh, see, the
hooked
Apple
up.
TV is like right. So it's so easy with that. They're
Oh
like,
wait, I do have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like infinite options now. It's almost like a convenience thing. It's like, oh, this smart TV has Netflix built on. That's kind of what we use all the time.
I get so annoyed when there's something I want to watch and it's not on any streaming service. I get like, the kids and I every Thanksgiving watch the Purina Dog Show. I think it's so much fun. Whoa, you guys, you gotta watch the dog show. I know
Yeah.
it sounds crazy. You did?
Yeah, it was fun.
It's so much. The dogs look so fucking crazy. It's hilarious.
It's a best in show kind of thing.
Yes, it's exactly Best in Show.
Oh, perfect.
The Best in Show is about that.
It's about her busy bee.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, we should show the kids Best in Show. Like after we watched the dog show, we should watch
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing. But I couldn't find it anywhere.
Come over to my house, bro.
Yeah.
Got a DVD with
Okay.
Spanish subtitles.
Thanks, dude. I'll watch it.
I legit have that movie from like a dollar bin. Has Spanish subtitles on it.
I'll check it out.
But it's in English.
yeah,
so-
that movie's great. I love that movie. So, anyways.
That was my of that group's movies or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the one that like a lot of it. Like I wasn't that big on Waiting for Guffman.
That was a big
or-
thing in our drama circle because that was the drama play.
Yeah, and I wasn't that into that. A lot of their movies didn't really do it for me. Best in Show did.
Best in Show is
was
their best
amazing.
one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really
What else do
good.
they have?
Spinal
A
Tap.
Mighty Wind was
I mean,
terrible.
Spinal. Yeah, I didn't.
Spinal
like
Tap.
Tap's
That's,
great.
Spinal
Spinal
Tap's
Tap's a
great.
classic.
They had a new one on Netflix, like mascots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
watched
the guy
it.
who's Jared
I did
in
watch
Silicon
that.
Valley is in it,
Oh, okay.
and it was okay. It was
Yeah.
okay. It was
It's-
okay.
it was
It
forgetful,
wasn't
though.
Best in Show.
But I just remember everyone was looking at them after Best in Show, like, what? Oh my God, what is their next thing? And then A Mighty Wind came, and I just remember all my friends going to it and going, "Oh my God,
It was terrible.
what happened?" It was like,
Yeah.
really? What? It was about folk music.
Subject matter is a little boring to
Yeah,
begin
It
with.
just lost everyone.
Like they found the dog show, which is a boring thing, and but people are so obsessed with it, it made it interesting.
Yeah.
With the folk music, but it's like, oh, but they learned to play their instruments for the thing. Yeah, they didn't have to do that. I don't
was
care.
a waste of time.
It wasn't that good.
Well, it sounds it's probably like fun for them
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
point in their career. Like,
And
hey,
by
let's
like,
really
they're
commit.
all. I think they're all just friends. Like,
Yeah.
and they all improvise with each other and just fucking around. So I think that they probably have a great time filming them.
Yeah.
But check out Best in Show if you've never seen it. It's really good.
Yeah, Best in Show is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bean's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, sick.
Very cool.
So you're fucking set.
I feel like every time I look up for something on Amazon Prime, they have it, and I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, it's not streaming. It's not on Prime. It's just they have it on Amazon.
You can just buy it.
Yeah.
Or
I
rent
feel like
it?
they tricked me. Like, I was looking for the specific Rainbow Bright movie that I remember as a kid that I wanted to show the kids. And
Wow.
yeah,
Not there, huh?
not there. Oh, they said they had it, and I'm like, oh, they have it. I can't believe it. Oh, they might have paid $15 for it. I don't think so.
Got to go to Comic-Con.
Sorry, kids, we're watching nothing tonight.
Get that guy with the bargain bin.
We're watching ESPN, I guess.
Ew.
I'll teach them. Anyways,
Murky.
what else do you want to talk about?
No, that was it.
Oh.
I just wanted to say Mr. Bean is on
Amazon Prime. Just,
The show or the movie?
All of the fucking above.
All the Rowan
Whoa.
classics.
well, the show's there too.
Wow.
What's that guy's name? Rowan
Rowan Atkinson.
Atkinson.
I keep saying Atkins.
Like the diet.
I always forget that he's in Love Actually. Every British actor ever is in Love Actually.
You got
good.
Alan Rickman?
And he,
Yeah.
hell yes.
I
Hell
was
yes.
testing you.
They have a scene together. Alan
Whoa!
Rickman and
Shut
Bean.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the best.
He's
scene in
trying to
the
get
whole
him.
movie.
He's trying to get him to package a gift quickly so he can get out of there. And Mr. Bean, sorry, Rowan Atkinson, keeps adding stuff to the package. Oh, done in the flashest of flashes. Let me add. Oh, what is that? Is that a cinnamon? Is that a cinnamon stick? Oh, it's so much more than a cinnamon stick. It's the smell of Christmas. And then the piece de resistance. And then he wraps it in a thing. What are you going to do next? Dip it in yogurt? No, I have to find a piece of holly. It just goes on and on and on and on.
He wants to get out of that shop.
If you ever see that movie, keep something in mind. There was something they cut from Love Actually. Because Mr. Rowan Atkinson's character keeps interjecting a couple, like he shows up in a couple scenes. They were going to have a scene at the very end after the last scene that you see him. He helps another character get something. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody.
Thank you.
But it's a really like, oh, that's awesome. He did that. He was going to walk off, and then while he's by himself, he was going to fade away. Like he was an angel.
Whoa.
And they were like,
What?
this is too weird of a thing to add
Yeah,
in this
what?
movie, so they cut it.
Well, there's nothing supernatural in that movie
Well,
at all.
he kind of has like perfect timing on a couple things.
Yeah,
And it was
okay.
going to be that
That's
he was,
Love is in
he
the
was
air.
almost like maybe either a Cupid thing or just a Christmas ghost. Who knows?
No,
but
I've
they
always,
cut
I
it.
always got that vibe from him that he had this sort of like outer worldly presence.
Yeah,
Like,
especially at the end, he has perfect timing
yeah,
on something.
yeah. And I only noticed it the last year when I watched it because I watched it. I hadn't watched it yet with anybody in my family, and then my family gets together and watches it. So I actually ended up watching it twice.
Yeah.
I watched it by myself and with my family.
Yeah.
Seeing it back to back, I'm like, oh, he comes in right in that pinnacle moment
Yeah.
to make a huge difference on the scene.
Yeah, so just keep
Hand
that
of
in mind
God.
when you see it now. Keep that in mind that he
Okay.
was going to be
Yeah.
like something more.
Or rewatch it.
But anyway,
Well, 'tis the season.
tis the season.
I'm not going to watch that.
I think I'm going
shitty-
to watch it. This
Oh.
is the year.
Yeah.
I'll watch Love Actually.
It's good. Check it out. Check it out. Check out Rudolph.
I watched
My
Christmas movie last night.
dad loves Rudolph.
Yeah, he does.
So
Yeah.
much.
He does?
The stop motion Rudolph.
Yeah.
He fucking is obsessed with it. And I think he also I think there's a time in his life that aired and that was like so special to him and that
Yeah.
never went away.
Yeah.
But like he loves Rudolph.
Because it came back only once
Once
a
a
year.
year.
And that it's not like they had...
No, it was only
Recorded
like, it was like, oh,
videos
Sunday at
and
8, they're playing
VCRs.
it again. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, you gotta watch it.
You
But-
had to wait till next year. And
Yeah. Which is, I mean, we're talking about streaming and we're like, oh, it's not fucking, it's on, I'm going to pay for it and I can't,
Your fucking dad
I
had to
can't
wait
hit two buttons and watch it for
360.
free. Yeah, and my dad was like, had to wait till like this certain time on this certain day once a year to get this thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're so fucking spoiled, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like the Wizard of Oz would play one time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you missed it? Yeah.
Sorry.
And really, it's like, even I'm complaining about, Love Actually, for example, let's say. I could still go to the store and buy it, but you couldn't do it. You couldn't buy it and take it home. You couldn't watch it at your house.
Yeah.
That's so
You have
nuts.
access to anything, really.
Yes.
At any time. It's just how do you want to get involved,
Yeah.
I remember talking to Mariel about like certain Christmas movies. I was like, you got to check out. And she was like, well, they're not streaming. So, and I'm like, I have them all on DVD. And she was like, I can't be bothered to put a disc in. It's like,
Yeah. Well, someone in the chat is saying that they have to wait for a certain time once a year to watch a Christmas cast. That's not true. You can watch a Christmas cast literally anytime you want.
Yeah, there's like 10 of them.
Until the new one, and then you gotta wait. But you can
it's in
watch
production,
all of them.
All the old ones.
This second if you chose to.
Yeah, I mean, this would be like if we just played the first Christmas cast in Rocco's backyard every year, and that was the only time we streamed that one episode, and took it down if it ever got re-uploaded.
Yeah, copyright strikes.
Yeah.
But we don't do that to y'all.
Yeah.
You can do that right now. Watch all of the last 9 Christmas casts.
yeah.
Yeah.
To prepare yourself.
I think they should get
Actually, there's
prepared.
more than 9, right?
What's that?
There's
How
probably
many have we done? 2007 was the first?
11
6?
or 12.
Yeah.
God.
At least 12.
So that's you got until
One a day.
about 8 a.m. tomorrow to get caught up.
I'm ready.
That's about how long it'll
I
take.
usually dread it, but I had so much fun last year that I'm excited to do it.
The competition element really,
That was cool.
It took a burden off of like
Picking stuff.
I gotta pick. I'm out. How many years we've done it? Like I'm out of things I'm willing to go fucking crazy on.
Yeah.
So now that there's this kind of new competition element to
It's
it, yeah,
fun.
it's breathed a lot of new fresh air into it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm excited.
I think this year I might just soak for it.
Nice.
Oh, are we gonna
That'd be
add
cool.
things that aren't food? Some physical challenges?
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe
Double
you-
Dare,
you
find the
can,
flag.
but I
Soaking? Does soaking count as food?
think it'll do for now.
Well,
Well, you can
Food will
think
do
It
it
doesn't
now.
count as sex. It's got to count for something.
but I mean, if you're, I don't know,
Again. Yeah.
you're absorbing through mucous
Juices.
membranes,
Yeah.
like.
Wow. Fuck. Garrett.
Oh, man. That's-
I mean, the human body has multiple mucous membranes on it, and I'm just
Yeah.
saying, if you're gonna soak, that there's a transference of fluid.
You can also
could
ingest.
be-
everywhere I've posted, and it's happening in the chat right now. Everywhere I've posted about the Christmas cast is all like about like finally like do drugs. It's like, how did this become a drug thing? Like I'm not doing that.
We made a joke forever ago.
Yeah.
That once weed was legal, I would do it.
Yeah, and man, people.
They want to hold you
I get
to
messages almost every day about it.
Yeah.
But that wasn't why I didn't do it.
it because you're
Like,
afraid of the
'Cause
police.
I'm afraid of like smoking weed that the cops gonna bust me. I just didn't want to do it. Like that's all that
I'd rather
it
eat a
was.
shitload of Oreos.
They're trying to
Yeah.
peer pressure you, dude.
Yeah.
I
Don't
know.
do it.
Dare. Was Dare stand for?
Dude,
But-
Absolutely.
really excellent drugs.
Yeah.
You got dared.
It's so funny. Like if I ever do smoke weed, it will be because I wanted to, and sure, I will film it for you. If
You'll
that's
film
what you
it?
want.
Wow.
Because why not? But
Take a
I
dab
got bad
and do a
news for you.
dab.
It's never gonna happen.
Oh.
But if it does,
What if like that's how in order to enter the Olympics, that's all you have to do?
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah,
like the opposite.
The Michael Phelps path.
Got to prove
Yeah.
yourself.
What if they say, "Well, Phelps you right in"?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to smoking weed. Like I'm not like scared of it. I'm not against it. I just don't care. I just don't care.
What if Seth Green's or Seth Rogen's production company is like, we're gonna make your movie. We're gonna fund it.
Yeah.
But let's celebrate, boys. I'm gonna spark this doob. I'm gonna pass this to you, man.
I wouldn't do it.
Have a hit. No, man. What do you mean? You're not. This is
I don't give a
Pineapple
fuck.
Express.
If that's what sours the deal, I don't want to make the fucking.
And
movie.
you're not gonna do.
Oh.
He gives you the Pineapple Express, and you don't have a sip.
Garrett, I would do it.
Shit.
Yeah. You think I can't be bought? Of course I
Ooh
could.
yeah, selling out.
Of course I could.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, dude. Seth Rogen's got like
Seth Rogen and James Franco. They
Yeah.
roll the
yeah.
pineapple
Hey, if
fatty.
you guys get a GoFundMe going and I get like 10,000, if I get $50,000, yeah, I'll smoke some weed.
Whoa.
Like, but that's like,
They'll dare you.
because I'm not against it. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
I don't know. They seem obsessed though. You do get messages
But that's
quite
the
often.
bit. The fact that Sean doesn't care is the reason people are stoked.
But
like they want
I
you to
also
drink
feel
milk,
like
too.
it can't, like, what are they gonna get out of it?
Death.
Like, what do you get out of
You'll
seeing
OD.
me like?
You're gonna just
Be-
go.
I think the
More
idea
annoying.
of it is more exciting than like.
Yeah.
If you saw a video, it'd be like, yeah, skip.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it would just be me like, oh yeah, I feel a little different.
Yeah, that was YouTube like 5 years ago. I feel like every fucking video was, oh man, Doug Benson's show where everyone gets high and he
Yeah,
had Cheech
whoa,
and Chong on,
crazy.
and it's like you watch that for about 4 minutes and you're fucking bored.
Yeah.
Like, what? Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
You know, that's. But to each his own.
Yeah, that whole fad's fallen off. They got to let you off the hook.
What's the
Nah,
new
it's
thing
okay.
now? What's the new thing?
Nothing to do?
Bath salt. Yeah.
No.
That sounds
That
scary.
shit's old too.
No, dude, you gotta. Don't
I
knock
wouldn't
it.
do bath salts.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I would do. Okay.
Soaking. That's the new.
I brought this up on my Twitter, but I follow an account on Instagram that's an account that just posts like old vintage Power Rangers stuff. Like they'll find like an old Japanese poster with Japanese writing all over it with the Rangers, and they'll clean it up and they'll like take the
that's cool.
the graphics out of it and make it just a nice image. I follow this on Instagram. This is who
I
I follow.
I love stuff like that for
Sure.
just images. I love like artistic accounts that just give me images of stuff I like.
Yeah. I might
what I
be
use Tumblr for.
I might be thinking of a different account actually. I follow a couple Ranger related accounts.
Okay.
So that might actually be a different one. I apologize for that description, but I do follow that. But there's another one too that just posts general cool stuff. Okay, whatever. Cool to me. Anyway. But they interject personal things every now and then in their Instagram.
yeah.
And like every now and then it'll be like cool, like, whoa, there's some cool toys and coming out, and then it'll be one that's like, I'm pissed about this, and it's like, whoa, where did that come from? But anyway, they posted one the other day that was like, I must be the only one that hasn't done cocaine or ice, and I'm not fucking sorry about it. It was just like, where did that come from? What the fuck? So now I've started doing that, where it just comes out of nowhere. So I realized, I talked about this on Twitter, but then I did it on Instagram and no one had any context.
Yeah.
So I posted pictures on Instagram of
Beautiful
I was at
pictures.
Disneyland and it was all this awesome Christmas decorations, and then in the middle of one of them I put, I have never done cocaine and I'm not sorry. And then I got all these messages that were like, good for you. Good job. And I was like,
good.
oh, it's a joke.
Well, that's what like
Now everyone here has the context.
I still use Tumblr. Like I don't like blog on or anything, but
Yeah, I
same thing.
just answer questions.
There's questions, and then I follow all these like retro gaming blogs and anime and like Sega blogs. But then there's a few Tumblrs where it's Sega stuff, and then hey, update, I've been in the process of moving and it's not going well. It's gonna take 2 more months. I'm really sorry. I'll get back to posting Sonic soon. Don't write that. Just go back and post it. Like people do these updates. It's like
Arcolect, One Perfect Shot. They never do that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fucking George Soros, damn Dems.
Yeah.
Like, I hate when an account will get super political too.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck? This is like Naruto memes.
Yeah.
Is Tumblr still a thing?
Is what?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like getting worse every like month, whatever. But Yahoo bought it out like 2 years ago, and then the mobile app on Tumblr was filled with like, ooh, watch this on Crackle. Like they started embedding shit within the Tumblr app.
no.
Yeah, I don't follow anyone on Tumblr. I follow like Mariel and you.
Yeah.
And my feed is jam-packed with other users. And it's like, I didn't follow any of these people.
So when you launch it at the top, ask the members of One Direction a question. I don't give a fuck. Sponsored, in your orbit, in your orbit, in your orbit, in your orbit, in your orbit. Oh, here's your friend. In your orbit, it's like, what the
Oh, check out this interesting article about sexual assault.
Yeah, they just don't know how to make money off it.
I don't follow this. What is this? I'm sorry.
It's an interesting article.
But if you want to see cool Sega shit or anime stuff, like go to frankalley.tumblr and then look at the 3 blogs I reblog. It's like Sega City, 80s anime. That's it. That's what Tumblr's for. 2 blogs I like. Yeah. And Rocco and Brian and I posting questions, whatever.
Yeah, I just answer. It's still a good forum for answering questions. Yeah. And I like to do that. I take anonymous questions on mine. If you've never been there, it's just rockobody.com and it'll take you there. But it's a great anonymous forum, and I like to answer questions like I'm in line at the DMV. I answer questions.
Okay. People do it on Instagram.
Or I'm rendering a thing.
If I don't
have my Nintendo Switch, I'll answer questions on there. I find that Tumblr is a better avenue for that because it's all just text. It's like a blog.
It's cute,
You know, the question and answer thing on Instagram feels a little invasive.
How's that work?
And I don't like spamming people on my feed. Like, not everyone needs this.
Because, I just feel like if I'm answering... Every now and then I will, because it's like, it's a different audience. So once in a blue moon, I'll answer questions. But I don't like to answer a ton. I do it sparingly because I feel like it's just flooding your feed with
How do you even do that? You go to the story.
Well, you also have to kind of invite it. You make a post on Instagram
that says like,
you,
"Hey, ask me anything."
Hey, ask me anything, and then you'll do it. Yeah. And I've never done it.
And then they reply.
Yeah,
and then you add to that story.
Choose, yeah. And then you can share the thing. I haven't personally done it, but yeah.
I've only seen Rocco do it, honestly.
Yeah.
But I was curious how that worked. But I guess the first story of the day is, hey, I'm going to be answering questions today.
And I think you can write a submit box. Yeah.
There's a box.
There's a box you add.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're learning it. It's fucking.
I keep the anonymous thing open on Tumblr, and sometimes you see the darkest shit. And it used to bother me, but now it's like I go in like you're just going into the mosh pit. Like, I'm gonna get banged around. Yeah. But some of the shit in there is just like,
you don't have to answer
some of
that.
You know, it's so funny. You look at it and it's about, here's the percentage. 50% of it is, hey, I really liked this video. I'm curious how you did that.
Yeah.
Or hey, do you think you'll restock the charm shirt? That's about 50%, just like good shit. And then about 20% of it is sex. Is like, okay, so you briefly mentioned that you thought this you found this video of this girl puking, and I'm wondering if you really liked it or how much you liked it. It was like,
yeah. Tumblr definitely has a lot of porn blogs and like hentai blogs. That's it's not moderated at all.
And then the remaining like 30% is, I hope you know how much you fucking let everyone down. When version 4 didn't meet its date, we all stood there. We all depended on you. And I want you to know, it's people who probably had a really bad day at work, and now you're the punching bag.
Yeah.
Like, I hope you know how much everyone is let down by you, by, you know, whatever. And a little bit of that in the beginning was like too much.
Yeah.
But now I go, no, you need like time and perspective. And now I see that, and I'm like,
because one angry comment's just one voice. It's not like these. That's when people like convert it, like all of us. You're just one person. Yeah. So, so I kind of enjoy it either way. Some of the negative stuff I respond to, but some of it is so bad I just immediately delete. I just go, and not because it hurts me, but just because it's like I don't even want to feed that. Yeah.
You know, what's the biggest wolf? The one you feed, right?
Oh, that's true.
Know your enemy.
Yep.
Do you remember that, Kevin?
Don't feed the trolls.
What's that from?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Dude, I fucking set you up.
White Fang.
Tomorrowland.
Blood Rain. Oh.
Balto.
Damn it. Balto. All dogs go to heaven.
All dogs go to heaven.
Another movie.
What was better, Balto or Tomorrowland? I'm going Tomorrowland.
I didn't see.
like Balto
I didn't see either.
Key and Peele. No, just which one? Keegan-Michael Key was in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, he was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Played a quirky shop owner. Hey, they're both in Toy Story 4, which is like kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
New characters?
Good for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's no need. I mean, like everyone's talked about that. Do we need a Toy Story 4? I will say, once I heard the concept, I was more into it.
What is the concept?
Because for a long time it was, Bo Peep. What happened to Bo Peep? And I just thought,
what?
Why do we need that? It's over. Just
is that Woody's?
But now
Payless
it's
girl.
like apparently the premise of this movie is. Because the little teaser they showed like a little spork man.
Yeah.
With
freaking
like
out.
felt arms.
He's not a toy.
And the premise that I've heard of the movie now is he a toy? The premise of the movie is that the spork wasn't alive until they attached the arms to it, and now it's alive. And now it's this metaphysical like internal thing.
What makes a toy?
What constitutes a toy?
Allegory
Who is a toy? Are you a toy or not? And it's this existential crisis thing. And I'm like, well, that's at least an interesting thought, whether it's called Toy Story 4 or not. That's heavy.
You know,
there's also two other characters in the beginning of that trailer.
I think
they're two different trailers.
There's the Key and Peele one, which is them at the carnival.
So those
and
characters,
there's the spork one.
Those are new characters that are going to be in the movie.
Yep.
The prize bear.
Key and Peele.
Oh, okay.
Like whatever their characters are, but that's cool. So they're inviting Key and Peele to just fucking be that that kind of energy.
What a
That's
fucking
cool.
dream!
So that's gonna be
God
that's gonna be fucking
damn.
cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to live through people, and like they're roughly my age, you know.
But we'll be.
And they probably grew up with Toy Story the way I did.
Yeah.
And now they're in the fourth one. That's so fucking
We gotta
cool.
wait another like 10 years. You'll be there, Sean.
You know what? My memory of the original Toy Story. I mean, it blew my mind. I was really into computers and stuff as a kid, and so the fact that a movie was made by a computer was like, like that was magic to me.
Pixar shit.
Helped by Steve Jobs.
And then my grandma took me to see it as a little kid, and I was. Again, like we just had a new computer at home, and I was blown away by what it could do. And then seeing the computer made that was so cool. And then we walked out, and my grandma's car was stolen. And that was always that's always tied to that. Every time I think of that movie, I think of my grandma in this empty parking lot, going, "Oh no!"
After Wall-E, my friend walked out of his car, so I was in the parking lot with my friend for like a few hours.
Yeah,
so
and that's tied to it forever.
I'm trying to think of a more evil thing, like still in a car. In your head, it's just a fucking car. But the idea that this car belongs to a grandma who is currently taking her grandson to Toy Story is so evil.
Complete opposite.
And I don't think the car thief obviously knew the story. I don't think that would stop him. It probably wouldn't. Yeah. But that's
he's a thief.
Brutal. Yikes.
It was just like, man, really?
Wow.
And I saw my grandma so upset, and it was just like, you got a friend in me. Someone stole your car.
I'm fucking
We're going to catch them. Call the police.
Everyone is really mad about the Toy Story 4 thing.
Randy
It's
Newman.
because I think everyone's mad because it's rare to have the perfect ending.
Yeah.
And not only just ending to a movie, but to a trilogy.
Yeah.
It's like the absolute, you cannot top this ending.
And even,
beautiful.
I was just going to say, even people who were kind of whatever on the movie agree, well, you couldn't have ended better than that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's definitely, so I get it. To me, it doesn't take away, like, again, I don't understand why they're doing it, but I mean, other than, money, I get that aspect. I get that aspect, but to me, it's like, whatever, if they do it, fine.
It goes back to the Cowboy Bebop live action.
Yeah.
It's not going to take away from the original.
Yeah.
I'm not invested in a movie until I've heard either like critics or friends say, "Yo, this is good. Go see it." You know, like that's like fucking. This is like what, years away or however long. Like
it's next year.
Yeah. But even then, it's like okay, like it's fine.
Great. Yeah, if I hear good shit,
I'll go see it.
You know, it's probably. I bet it's going to be probably a quality movie.
I have no doubt.
I can't imagine it's going to be, whoa, what the fuck was going on?
Well, I even remember after Toy Story 1, I was like, oh no, we don't need another one.
Yeah.
And then I watched it. Oh, that was great. But we definitely don't need another one.
Yeah.
And then I got 3, I was like, holy shit, we needed that.
I'll go further, though. Toy Story 3, about half of it, I was still thinking that. Halfway through that movie, I was going, the toys are in trouble again? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But they brought it home so well.
Yeah.
That when it was over, I was like, that was worth doing.
Yeah.
I want a fucking Small Soldiers sequel.
Yes.
Give
Joe
us,
Dante made that.
Give us Small Soldiers too.
Dude, yeah.
He's dead, bro.
I legitimately, I don't think this would happen, but like Small Soldiers, Joe Dante.
Yeah.
If they did Gremlins 3 with puppets, like physical instead of CGI,
yeah.
and Joe
Absolutely.
Dante, 10,000%.
That'd be
Spielberg
sick.
producing.
I'd
Oh
be
my
there.
Because
god.
now animatronic technology
Right?
is way advanced and cheaper than it's ever been. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and like
Well, I don't know. Is it cheaper than it's ever been? I think a lot of that is more expensive because of the rise of CG. It's put a lot of those places out of business.
Yeah.
And so it actually is more expensive.
That's
what I think.
I think that the parts are definitely cheaper, and the technologies and the servos and stuff are smaller than they've ever been, so you can get the most advanced animatronics ever right now. I just think, maybe it's probably more expensive than CG and such a specialized thing because no one's doing that.
Yeah.
There's probably a few masters who really kick ass, but they're probably pricey.
Yeah.
I would love something like that, like a live action, full, effect and character driven like Gremlins. That'd be great.
Real
I think what will be really cool too that a lot of people aren't expecting is, keep in mind right now Netflix is commissioned Jim Henson Studios to make they're making Dark Crystal shit right now.
Yeah.
And that's all going to be that. What you're saying.
Fuck yeah.
That stuff.
I think
We'll see
that's
where
going to be
they're at.
really incredible. Like
Jim Henson Studios is probably who would be at the forefront of that kind of
probably
technology and stuff. So, just the stuff I'm seeing cosplayers put in their like masks and helmets and shit is amazing.
Yeah.
And if that's on like a hobbyist level, just what's going on in Hollywood?
Yeah. What is going on?
What's going on in Hollywood? Tune in.
Holly weird, as I call it.
Tune in tonight.
Tune in tonight and find out.
We're all too far south. We got to move up to LA if we want to make it.
Gotta go to LA, bro.
I moved further south. I got out of that.
You got out?
got
It's too
out.
plastic.
Too fake.
Too plastic.
Too fake,
I know.
bro.
I know so many people that said that after high school. They were like, getting out of California, it's too plastic. It's too plastic. And they all moved and then spent years trying to get back.
But it's so
California.
expensive.
Yeah, trying to figure that out.
You lost
It's
your
like,
foothold,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, once you Cali, you never not Cali.
It's true.
You be trying to get back.
California love.
You be missing that In-N-Out taste. You be going, oh no.
Oh, you guys.
What?
I just heard that down the street from my house there was a Black Angus.
What'd you hear?
Right.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
They're tearing it out. In-N-Out's coming in.
Really?
Yeah.
Another In-N-Out.
shit.
2019 's
Another
gonna be
one?
good.
I'd rather have another
They're
In-N-Out.
getting an In-N-Out supposedly, and it's gonna be like a block away from my house.
Damn.
Oh, hot damn, guys.
That's awesome.
I'm so stoked.
I had a dream they opened an In-N-Out by me, but it was a combination In-N-Out and Five Guys.
Oh,
Hear me out on
What
this.
the fuck?
Hear me out on this.
This is
yeah.
fucking
Wow.
Hear
crazy.
me out.
I like
and
that.
you'd go in, and they were on either side, and they did it. It was like a competitive thing.
Oh.
And they'd yell at each other. They would try to get each other's orders done faster. Yeah, come
yeah.
over here. Hey, over here. No, don't go over there. And it was like a fun
this
thing.
is what I would do.
Peanuts
Bad
on the
idea.
floor.
It's like
Yeah.
Mondo Burger and Good Burger.
I'd order my In-N-Out and then go over there for the free peanuts while I
Yeah.
was waiting.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
In-N-Out,
But Five
In-N-Out
Guys got
could
the-
use a free.
Five Guys got the Coke machine.
Yeah.
And they got those Cajun fries.
Better
Oh.
fries.
Yeah, Five Guys.
Better
at
fries.
Five Guys, you're paying $45 for your burger and your fries, so they can afford to give you free peanuts.
Yeah.
In-N-Out, they're weird. They don't give you peanuts, but then everything you eat all comes to $7. So that's a little weird, a little
weird.
different.
And it's fresh and probably the most healthy hamburger you can eat.
It is a fresh burger. I still have not tried their hot chocolate. They added the first new item in decades.
Yeah, I don't
was
care.
their Ghirardelli hot chocolate. I imagine that's good, but I haven't tried it. I always laugh though because when we go to In-N-Out and Frank is there, Frank knows a secret. There is a secret menu.
Whoa.
It's so secret that it's hiding in plain sight. It's just the regular menu, but no one looks at all of it because they go, "Oh, I just want a burger and fries."
Yeah.
And they don't see that coffee is on the menu. That In-N-Out has coffee.
They have.
Frank is the only one that knows this. So whenever we go, Frank goes, "Can I get a cup of coffee?" And they always look like, "Yeah."
Well, someone bring that out to you.
Whoa.
That's what happens at the movie theater.
Yeah.
And
to
they
me.
always have to make a whole new pot of coffee
Yeah.
just for Frank because
Yeah.
it's never ready. They're
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Well, that would happen, like you said, the movie theater. When I worked at a movie theater, we had a cappuccino machine. Only the managers knew how to use it. So anytime a regular employee had to take that order, these teenage kids would be like, machine's broken.
Oh,
Just
work
lie.
around.
Yeah.
But yeah. In-N-Out
know-
coffee's good. It's like $1.
I know that's what the fucking lady at Jack in the Box drive-through at midnight
Yeah.
is saying about her shake machine. Oh, the machine's broken. No. You don't want to fucking clean it because it's fucking midnight.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's
Don't
what-
lie to me and
yeah.
tell me it's fucking broken. Every time
Don't
I
piss
go,
on my leg and tell me it's raining.
yeah.
We went to Costco and Brian was gonna get his ID picture and the guy said like machine's broken, and
It's like, no, dude, you don't want to do your job.
Yeah, take an
They,
iPhone
they
photo.
said it was broken and it would take a month for it to get fixed. And my exact
For a
thought
camera?
was- my exact thought was take a fucking picture with your phone.
Yeah, and email it to that computer.
So normally, I mean, I feel like you guys have a good idea for my temperament.
Oh, yeah.
Normally, I don't push shit. Normally, I'm very understanding because I understand the service mentality, but don't bullshit me. So I just went, it's broken? Yeah. Well, how long has it been broken? 2 weeks? How long is it going to take to fix? Like, I'm going to come back.
Yeah.
But, like, they're like, yeah, it's going to be a month. A month. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
My dad was a big inspiration on my sense of humor growing up, and sometimes he would say stuff or whatever at a drive-thru that would make me cringe, or at a restaurant that would make me cringe out of my skin. Sometimes it happened, I admit. But the one time that was funny, and me and my brother still quote, was when we went really late. I don't know what was going on. There was something happening where we were all up really late. Maybe it was a movie or something, and we went because they had like an orange cream shake or something. We wanted to get shakes. And we went there to Jack in the Box, and then it was late, and they went, no, machine's broken. Oh, really? Because that's the reason we came here. No, yeah, it's broken. Well, when do you think it'll be fixed? 6 a.m. And then my dad didn't say anything for a minute and went, "See you in the morning," and drove off. And we still laugh about that. It was like, we're not going to get any other food. And he's like, "No, we'll go somewhere else." But that was funny for that moment.
Whenever I go into the drive-thru and Emma's in the car with me, I have her pick an accent. And she's like, what do you want me to do? And she'll go, British. Like, okay. And so I go, hello.
Aw,
Chip, chip. I would love to have a big double with no pickles, please.
Is Emma cool with getting like spit in all her food? You don't fuck with the drive-through people.
She laughs so hard. She likes it.
Yeah, but when they're all...
We do that.
Okay, when you're a drive-through person and someone's doing a fucking bit while you're at work, and then the kid's laughing to herself when you pull up, they're fucking pissed.
We're not laughing to ourselves. We commit the whole way.
Okay.
You laugh in Australia.
I even
say it again. How do you order?
Well, it's not. I'm not.
When
drive-through.
they get the order right, you check it. Do you go, "Top man"?
I want a Royale with cheese.
That cheeseburger looking smart.
I love 4 McNuggets, please, with barbecue sauce.
Do you eat
sweet and sour?
Do you eat the fries and each one you go, brilliant?
Yeah. So
sea salt is really
there are times the employee I think really enjoys it.
No.
And there are times
they're spitting in your food. They're spitting in your food.
This is like the opposite of the guy at Starbucks said, "Hey, doodly doodle, what can I get you?"
Ew. Oh, fuck off.
Hey, but you know
All
what?
right, Tommy Motts, coming right up.
Wow.
That was a tomato mozzarella sandwich.
It's worth it. We have fun.
Yikes. You're eating other people's bacterias.
Well, that's nothing new.
Just saying, dude. People rub butt cheeks on French toast. People spit in Coke.
One apple.
You can't see it in the Coke. It's all fuzzy and bubbly anyway.
Yo, this shit tastes like piss and flies. Remember that?
Yeah. That's is that Clerks 2?
Yeah.
Yo, this shit tastes like piss and
funny
flies.
shit in it. Yeah.
It does. I really like. I really think Kevin Smith fell the fuck off a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But like Clerks 2 might have been the
that
last.
was his like he poured his heart.
It might have been the last hurrah before the fucking doobies got a little too much for him. Before Tusk.
Yoga hosers.
Oh fuck! See, I've still seen every movie he's done.
Oh,
and
yeah, stop.
Jesus, Yoga hosers.
Yeah, I wish he would get back to like hey, this is something that means a lot to me.
I know what he's trying to do. Like, he's an older guy. He has a teenage daughter who is friends with another famous teenage daughter.
Yeah.
You know, like, so he tried with Yoga hosers to make like a cool, like what Empire Records might have been for our generation, or what even like Clerks might have been for that Burnout generation. You know, like, or Mallrats or something. So he tried to make that for like those little Instagram teeny bopper girls. And that's what that movie was. So it's not intended for me to enjoy it.
It's not, but I don't think that he has that voice. That's not like, it's like me trying to make a movie now for kids in middle school. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I guess, but I'm going to get things wrong.
People might find that movie when they're at the age that it's for in another 10 years, and it'll be like a Ghost World type cult classic or something.
Maybe.
Though. I mean, who knows?
I doubt it, but
who knows? But Tusk is fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Has anyone else seen that movie?
Yeah.
No.
That's not a review.
Yeah.
No.
It's a movie.
You can watch it.
You can watch it.
Yeah, man, but it's just a cool flick, you know, just made it for my
Yeah,
family.
just
It's just a flick, man.
I
It's
mean,
not that
I was
more.
eating my wife's ass last night.
He
and
admits-
it's like, fuck, dude.
He
Got
admits
baked, eating Doritos, dude, watching the flick, man. It's a good flick.
he says that they were fucking around on a podcast smoking weed, and then they wrote this fucking Tusk screenplay. Like the inception is drug laden on a podcast. Like that's like right now, guys. Let's spin something.
Okay.
A pelican girl.
What, dude?
She's a girl,
but
she's
also
she
a pelican.
smokes weed.
and well, no, she does bath salts.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
And
she's-
and a dude in his house, he has so many sodas in his house,
Whoa.
and they got those plastic rings that hold the soda cans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she comes over for a date and
Oh, it gets
accidentally eats tons of those.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, I should have cut these up. I'm dating a pelican, obviously.
Someone called Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah.
And we need to get...
he can do the voice. He'll do the voice of the bird.
No,
Schwartzman,
I think Schwartzman was in Tusk.
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah. And the iMac guy, Justin Long or whatever.
Yeah, Justin Long.
The iMac
The
guy.
iMac.
He's in the
guy.
Apple commercials.
I remember
Tim Cook
that.
is in the movie. I think this is the greatest walrus I've ever seen.
Yeah, and we could get a love interest for the Pelican Girl, and
Johnny Depp's daughter again.
He could have scissored hands like Edward Scissorhands.
No, he has acupuncture needles.
Yeah.
Oh, to help her.
Yeah.
Relieve the stress.
Okay, tight.
Sticks her.
See, like, and then if we would have just fucking make this into a movie, that's
Yeah.
the inception
I wouldn't
of
watch
Tusk.
this movie.
No,
What?
don't watch Tusk either.
No.
I respect this girl. I would love to smoke enough weed that I no longer have ambition.
He had a bad health scare. He had that heart attack.
Yeah.
And I think he's like, all the excess of everything is calmed the fuck down.
Yeah.
And I think admittedly, he's talked on his podcast and stuff about like, I went kind of off in the weird deep end there, and I'm pulling back.
Well,
More big shorts.
But I will say, I still like him as a guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
As just a dude, great guy.
Living his dream,
It's just disappointing.
Yeah, I'm getting just a little more animated about some of his current films I didn't like
Such
too
as
much.
Tusk.
Such as Tusk. And then what was the one he made with, it was like Nazi horror midget?
That's
I'm serious.
No, that's Yoga Hosers. That's Yoga
That's
Hosers.
Yoga Hosers.
With the Bratzies.
That's right. That was in that.
Oh, the fucking
Bratzies?
Nazi
Bratzies.
sausage.
See, like,
Oh my
What?
god. Here, I'll pull this up
that
for Sean.
Yeah, there's like scenes in that movie that
This
just
is-
like, it's not. Yeah, he had such good stuff.
Yeah.
And it doesn't
he was just at the
good
forefront
stuff.
of the indie scene for a while. And it's
Yeah.
just a bummer.
But yeah, some of the
He
new
doesn't care.
stuff is a little too experimental for me.
I think honestly what did it, it's
What
not even,
the fuck?
he's always been someone kind of like,
What is that?
That's a
That's
fucking
from Yoga
villain
Hosers.
from Yoga Hosers.
but
He's
that-
a Bratzi.
What the?
But
Fuck?
I don't think it was even. I
Bratwurst
make jokes
Nazi.
about, he obviously is a lot more weed involved now, and that's a joke. But I honestly don't think it was that. He's always kind of been a little thin-skinned about his work.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it is that he had a couple movies that were lined up to be huge hits and didn't. Like I think he just snapped after that Zack and Mary Make a Porno.
Yeah.
Because everyone was like, oh, Seth Rogen, big comedy, like, this is going to make $1 billion.
And he had so many fights with the MPAA. Like,
Yeah, and I think that just hurt him. Like, I think that came out and it
That was a
fizzled.
flop?
So yeah,
Yeah,
it
it didn't
was.
make money.
And it and I think that like snapped him where he's like, I don't
I
give a
like
fuck
that one.
anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
I like that movie.
I like that movie
I thought
too.
that was a good movie
fine.
too.
Frosted her like a fucking cake.
I did think it was. I thought it was a very funny movie, good movie. I felt like it was missing an act. Like suddenly these two people who were never together suddenly had a moment, and it was like, whoa. And then it's like 15 minutes of like, wait, where'd they go? Oh, okay, hey, we're together, great. And I was kind of like, oh, it needed another act of like shit going wrong.
Yeah.
But that's all. But otherwise, I really liked it. It was super funny, I thought.
Did he make or just produce that hockey drama where I forget the actor's name? Stifler is his
Sean
character.
William Scott.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
He was gonna do a movie with him in it, and it didn't happen.
He was
'Cause there's
working on
another
a big, He
hockey
was working
movie.
on a big hockey
Goon.
movie.
Goon. Yeah. But that
he didn't direct.
he
that.
didn't direct that or
No.
okay.
Yeah. He probably just tweeted about it. Something else is dope.
Yeah, I really like almost all of his work. I just really
The
don't
new
like
stuff.
some of the new stuff.
No, yeah. I mean, I think like again, at the very start of this, like Clerks 2 was like the end of the Viewers universe.
Yeah.
Those like 6 or 7
Yeah.
movies, holy shit.
So good.
That was so huge for me as a teenager. Love those.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take off. I had a great time though.
Do you have to
Yeah,
pee?
it was fun. It was
I
good.
You're
did
not
pee.
leaving.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I was
when?
gone.
You
I
were
left
getting
for, like-
heated talking about Tusk.
Frank
It
got
was-
up and
Pissed
peed.
first.
You got up and
Sean
peed?
pissed.
It was one of those things where I was peeing for so long. I feel like that Adam Sandler stand-up bit, or not the CD bit, where it's like the world's longest pee.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we're water champs.
Hold on.
I was like that.
Shut up. Once you guys got married, okay, I'm gonna dig a little bit more. Sorry, before you go.
It's fine.
Did you finally? Shit, this might be too personal. Maybe we shouldn't air this.
Jenny said it was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe text her this before I.
Yeah. I'll text her.
Uh-oh.
On standby.
Did you finally let her hold it, but while you peed?
Did I ever do that?
Aw.
Because she
Like, help me.
Didn't she want to?
Yeah, that's true. This is true.
She
I've
asked,
had this discussion.
This
With
is
her.
true.
she requested this?
You wanna
She
see what it was
said,
like?
"Hey, I don't know what it's like. What is? what is that like?
Hey,
And-
I admire
hold-
that. That's cool.
To hold the
everyone-
hose.
right?
but to me, it's like
I think every
that makes
girl
a lot of sense.
wants-
As a guy, I'm always fascinated by vagina stuff. Like
yeah.
legitimately, like looking
Yeah,
in there,
like,
like, what's going
yeah,
on?
looking in
No,
there,
what?
poking at it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got a
the
weirdo over
flaps
here.
and stuff. I think it's cool. Seriously.
But she,
The Mons
but,
fairness,
but
yeah.
it's fair game now,
So
right?
yeah, so how this started was there was
Yoga
a
hosing. Somebody in the chat said that. Okay, sorry,
there was
sorry.
there was a thing on the radio where some girl was saying that she wanted to do that. Jenny never thought of that. until
Hold
it was
her
radio.
husband's penis
Yeah.
Well,
while
it
he
was a
urinated.
boyfriend.
Okay.
And he wouldn't let her until finally he said yes. And then, ultimate act of betrayal, she put it back on him.
Oh, that is so fucked
Yeah,
up.
which
I didn't think about
so,
that.
So then he dumped her. He broke up with her.
Yeah.
Which I was on his side, but yeah.
He was all pissed on.
He was pissed on and pissed off.
Yeah, that is the ultimate sign of betrayal. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So Jenny asked, like, would you care? And I was like, no, I don't care. So there was a time that she held it while I peed because she wanted to know what it was like. And she's like, oh, you can, like, it's weird. I'm like, is it weird?
hot.
It's like Freaky Friday stuff.
Like,
You
I
know,
don't, like, yeah, is that? But she didn't make me pee on myself. And at the end, she's like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I'll take over from here.
Yeah, because if she starts shaking, maybe you're already
Yeah.
getting
I
excited.
said- yeah.
That's a career cross. You don't want to cross those.
Yeah,
lines.
that's where it gets
That's
weird.
where you need experience.
Yes.
And
But-
no rookie.
But
rookie
she
stuff.
wanted to see what it was like.
Yeah.
And so I was, yeah, we're married. I don't give a shit. Go
That's
ahead.
great.
That's
One
cool.
hand or two hands?
She did too.
Nice.
Whoa, the whole fucking.
Now,
That seems-
Sean, do you normally hold or do you alternate on and off holding it while you pee? Because there are times when I just go in there and I just go free hand.
No, I got right hand. Oh, you're not asking me.
Well, hey, anybody.
Yeah,
got
free
right-
hand.
I let the zipper
no,
hold it
one
sometimes.
hand because you and then phone with the other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the classic.
So,
Yeah.
but sometimes you get into
got
that,
emails
like,
to do.
You know, that real furious email or text, and you got to get in there like real
Two
quick.
hands.
Yeah.
So I've like, you know, since I've been a kid, like figured out kind of just where it goes generally, so I don't have to turn on the light when I pee at night.
Whoa.
Because, dude, if you go in the bathroom, turn on the light, blinds you. It's
Yeah.
hard
Oh,
to go
I-
back to sleep, right?
Nighttime, dude.
So I got good at peeing no hands. So, Sean, do you ever pee no hands?
I have
No.
peed no hands before, but usually in a urinal
Yeah,
situation.
urinals, it's fine.
Because
That's
you
a
have,
huge
you have
zone.
space.
That's like
A
you let the
toilet-
zipper do a little compression to kind of hug the sides, and they keep just enough of it sticking out to where
I
you're
never-
aiming.
Well,
I
yeah.
never
You're aiming
piss without
straight.
one hand involved. I just don't. To me, it's like a courtesy to everyone. Anything
Well,
goes.
it's the difference.
We don't need anything
yeah.
going rogue.
Yeah.
Just in case.
It's the difference
a
between
safety
hip firing
precaution.
and aiming down the sights in Call of Duty. You know?
Yeah.
Way
Well,
more
it's just like firing an RPG. You don't
Yeah.
just press the button and walk
Yeah.
away. You
Yeah.
hold it.
Yeah.
But Brian, you're talking
That's
about
a concussive blast.
you're talking about pissing at night. You don't want to turn the lights on. You don't have, you don't want to stumble around
Yeah.
or miss. Simple. You just sit down at night.
Yeah, easy.
Oh.
At night, you have a seat and you just
Yeah.
you can keep your eyes closed.
Oh, yeah,
You're
you can
relaxed.
still fucking email, whatever.
You're almost keeping yourself in a zombified sleep state.
Yeah, you know.
And if you're standing up there,
Oh,
you
that's
got
exercise.
balance. Your mind has to work
sitting
into.
down isn't the worst. It's not. It's whatever.
Keep the lights off.
But man, that option is so nice. Like when you're out in like the middle of the street, you can just pee real quick.
Well, yeah, it's great.
So if you so choose, and that's so nice.
But in the comfort of your own home,
Comfort in your own home.
have a seat.
If you want, if that's what, hey, make yourself comfortable. Whatever it takes, you do you.
And quieter. You're not waking up the rest of the house with loud splashing noises.
Have you guys seen the thing that lets girls pee standing up? That little like.
I have seen that thing.
For camping
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff,
not
they have
right
it.
and stuff.
in the eyes of God.
I feel like
I think it's okay.
I think that's
I've never known a girl to try that. I would love to get their take on it though.
I'd love to assist.
That's like the same.
You want to hold it?
That to
Yeah, I want to hold it.
yeah.
that to me is the same as soaking. Like what? Like what kind of
No,
hacking are we doing?
I'm for this. I am
Yeah?
for this.
Yeah.
Because I think I really do love peeing standing up. I think that is great, and I feel like
that is a
if
privilege.
you-
That is, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to try that, more power to you.
I
Go
agree.
right ahead.
I'm giving a hard time to the hackers out there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, yeah, dude, life hack.
if you want to do whatever you can to,
I would love a girl to try it though, and let me know if this is something that is great or does it suck. Because I think it's just you pee into a cup that funnels out.
Yeah, it's like
right?
a funnel, which is like you got to carry
Yeah.
around an accessory now, and you have to like rinse it off. So it's not as kind of show and go.
But
as,
like with a wiener, just to be able to pee in a car
oh yeah,
while you're like
Gatorade bottle.
Yeah, pee real quick.
Yeah. chuck it out the window.
We take that for granted.
On the freeway.
Whoa, that I would never.
Why?
Why not?
Free Gatorade.
Because who has to pick that up?
Well, I feel
skunk
like
or something.
for a girl, it's probably
It's a free iced tea.
Free iced tea for a
park
skunk.
goer.
Or a construction worker or something.
Yeah, anyway, construction worker.
Someone on the side of the road wants that.
I feel like for a girl, it's probably easier to pee in a car if she's wearing like a skirt or a dress.
Yeah, or a diaper. Fuck it.
Well, no, you just cover. There's no thing you have to work around. You just cover.
It's not easier, Brian.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no way it's easier.
Pee? What
Into a
bottle?
Like with a bottle.
Does that work?
In no way is it easier.
I mean, I've peed in a bottle while I've been driving, and it's like, I mean, trying to fit into that small hole while
You'd have to get completely naked though. Like
no, because I can take my dick out. So that's what I'm saying. For a girl, if she's wearing a skirt or a dress, she can like just put a bottle up against the urethra.
Where's the underwear going? You have to take them off or pull them to the side.
It ain't adding up.
Hey, we've all pulled it to the side, right?
But you're saying that that's easier than a guy?
It's an option.
Yeah.
And it's probably an easier option for them because it's just like, right up against instead of like trying to fit like a thing.
Yeah.
No way.
I don't know. This isn't my forte. I don't know.
I'm gonna say no way easier.
Has anyone ever tried like to pee? Like, say like this.
Already, I'm gonna say no.
In your
Already, I'm
You go
gonna say
like
no.
this over the bowl and just pee upside down? Anyone
No.
do that?
No,
But
maybe Michael Phelps.
You want your head on the bathroom floor?
Olympic athlete.
You want your head next to the toilet bowl where all the splash zone
Dude, I've been
is?
peeing the same way for 27 years. It's time to think outside the box.
Hey, South Park did that with
outside the bowl.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
shitting. Like they
Nice,
said, like
Brian.
reverse cowgirl the bowl sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Check it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
like that.
I truly
Stand on the
think
lid.
That's fucking
And
cool.
then the tank is like a little desk.
Oh,
Yeah, you can work. I've
You
done
can type.
it. Yeah,
fucking
I've
cool.
fucking made edited videos. How do you think
Like, switch
cosplayers
like
gets
this?
done?
You can dock your switch like that's cool.
Sick.
Wow.
This is a sick show.
Well, you guys, thanks for watching.
yeah, we talked about
We
it all.
talked about it all. We
Anime,
covered
I
it
just
all.
wanted to
Sex,
ask the
piss,
simple
PCs,
question and you
bonus.
answered it. I didn't mean for it to go over
No,
like that,
no,
but-
hey.
That's a good. I didn't know that story. That is fucking. I'm curious if anyone at home wants to try that tonight. I'm gonna
Pee
find
tricks,
out.
dude. Let us
I'm
know.
gonna hold it until I get home. I have to pee so bad, but I'm gonna hold it.
Oh, you're gonna save a good one.
Yeah. I want it to be long.
Make an Instagram story.
I want it to be impressive. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, here's like a 10-second little
Oh,
piddle.
embarrassing,
Like
dude.
here, hold this.
Hold
garden
this,
hose
hold this fire hose.
while the torrent is rocketing for a good 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I gotta
Cool.
build up pressure. So yeah.
Oh fuck.
All right.
Now next week I'll ask, did she hold his ass while he shit?
That
Oh,
will
wow.
never
Spread
happen.
the cheeks open.
That will never happen.
So fucking.
You, could just
You
do
know
that
they
to
talk
yourself.
about
Sick.
the married couples who like shit in front of each other.
Oh.
That is not. That is
no,
not.
that ain't-
Like
that
they
will
leave-
never happen.
leave the
No,
door
I'm
open?
That will
sorry,
ne-
no.
Yeah.
Not for
Or like
poo-poos.
there are things that like I've heard like other married couples.
I forgot the door
Yeah.
open today.
What door opened today?
I was in the bathroom
At the
and-
bank?
No, and I went
Payless.
in. I thought it was gonna be a number one. It was more.
Okay.
And then-
sounds
and
like
then-
number 2 to me.
Yeah, and then I reversed my position, and then Trish was walking by the hallway. Hey, could you shut the door?
Oh man.
And she
Oh, man.
shut the bathroom
Well,
door for me.
I shut the door even if no one's around because I like to be in a private space.
We have a burger. If you're having a home invasion, you want the door open.
Yeah,
Also, you
pee-
never know.
Yeah.
Nah,
You never know.
door open policy with number one.
Yeah, Pete. No
No problem.
When I'm alone, yeah. Door.
Yeah, when I'm
Nah.
alone, but otherwise I close it.
Yeah.
I still,
courtesy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But number 2, I always close it because I want to be like,
yeah.
it's almost like a meditative state.
Yeah, you're very vulnerable.
Brian
I
and
want to
I-
be away from the world.
Brian and
Seal the
I,
way.
we have a workaround when we piss with the door open. We just call out loud, "Dicks out."
That's smart.
Yeah, once you start,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
worked for us. Brian,
Well, we
you've
have
never.
we have a urinal here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually- I feel like I honestly feel like if we're all here and the door's open, it's like the same. Like you see me at a urinal before. Like,
Yeah.
Who cares?
It's the same
No, but
thing.
that's a different space. There's working space. There's bathroom space. Close the door.
Yeah, we
I
got.
will
I close the
close
door
That's a
here.
different- that's a
This is
different
a
thing.
business. I'm
Yeah.
talking
Sure.
about in my house.
But
with
even
my
like there's
girlfriend.
been times where the door has been closed
Yeah.
and Garrett walks in at the urinal and goes, "Oh, sorry." I'm like,
I don't
"What?"
care about that.
Then I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh no, don't
well,
be sorry.
yeah.
You see me at a urinal.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't see
yeah.
anything. It's all covered up."
Sometimes because we only have one bathroom in the house, like Frank and I have a unlocked door policy for when we take showers. So I mean, like,
Sure.
if you have to pee,
Dicks out.
dude,
Yeah.
like totally fine. You
Yeah.
know, we're all adults. We have to pee. So.
Yeah,
I
I
stayed
get it.
once at a hotel with somebody I was dating a long time ago, and we stayed at this hotel that was trying to be too cool for its own good.
Yeah.
And we stayed in this room, and the bathroom was like totally glass walls in like the center of the room.
Oh, I've seen some of that
It
before.
was like, what
Yuck.
the fuck?
How you supposed
and
to
so
wipe?
yeah,
Yeah.
to take a shit, it
Oh,
was
no.
like, okay.
Lobby,
Go in
dude.
lobby.
Yeah, I did a couple times.
You have to.
The first time it was like, I'm gonna like.
Put a sheet up.
I was doing Sean's tricks. I was like,
Newspapers.
maybe like a newspaper. I can't. I just did not want to do that. It was like, no, I would rather not have that be part of the conversation.
Yeah.
And then I just went downstairs. It was weird.
And for me, it's like, can I just get a minute?
Yeah.
To myself, just 1 minute.
I'm such a nervous peer. I'd never be able to go if I was in a glass booth.
Yeah, it was just odd. Like, I think it was meant to be. I think it was the emphasis was on like the shower was cool. But it's like, well, great, but like, I got a shit too. Great that the shower is a cool looking shower in this glass prism thing. But you know,
Even the
my dump
shower
won't look cool.
being like that, like,
Not everyone looks great showering.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
do.
didn't.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
But not everyone wants to be stared at by
like, what if
even
it's-
their, you know, husband or wife.
Yeah, I mean, it could be
while
like
they
a
shower.
carry incident. You could start bleeding down there and get made fun of.
Dude,
and
if you're
develop
d-
kinetic powers.
And if you're doing it right, you're getting deep into the butthole.
Oh, yeah.
with you know
Washing everything out.
You know, that's bending over.
yeah.
You got to get your toes. I mean,
Shoving the shampoo bottle up your ass.
Yeah.
You know, things that you do in the
Yeah.
shower.
Yeah.
it reminded me of that Adam Sandler CD.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Of. Thank
Medium
you.
pace.
That is a great song. And thank you for watching. Go look up Adam Sandler at a medium pace.
It's actually
It's-
one of his better.
It's a good song. It's a
things,
good song.
yeah.
I played that.
Well, good night.
I played that song
Good night.
while Jenny was in labor with Sawyer. Good night.
Oh, that's lame.
Did it make
What a
her
lame
laugh?
note to end